Alrighty.
Boom, it's a go.
It is a go.
The Humble Chat.
Live.
What episode is this?
I think number 6.
The Humble
We
Chat.
never finished that. We never finished the one about the top
No, we didn't.
20 moments.
No, we
at
didn't.
The Palace.
We didn't. That one was tough.
Yeah.
But this one.
This one should
Talk
be better.
about UFC.
UFC 2.
223 live.
Online to be probably the best card of the year unless they got something for International
Man.
Fight Week.
Oh, international. That's when Stipe and DC are going to throw down. And hopefully when Nunez runs through Raquel Pennington, that's when she needs to fight Cyborg. That fight needs to happen.
Yeah.
Needs to happen. That's the
Yeah, I
only
don't
fight.
know.
That's the only fight, and they both dance around it too. Like Cyborg, and she said she kind of wants it, but then she's like, "No, Megan Anderson, she needs the next fight." It's like, no,
Yeah.
you need to fight
Should be-
Nunez.
Yeah.
That's the fight.
Damn. So,
You got blocked out. Okay.
yeah, just so it's no way or anything. Okay. Well, damn. So, yeah, this whole card, I mean, it's just stacked all the way through. I wonder how many cards they have, or how many fights are on the prelims.
I think there's 4 on the early prelims, and the early prelims is
Wait, Alex Caceres is on in Arlen Lobov?
that's Conor McGregor's boy.
Yeah.
So
You think that's the final fight on the prelims? Or the early prelims?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive.
I don't know if I like that. I want to see that fight.
But that just gives McGregor a reason to be there. Plus,
That's true.
he needs to be there because fucking Ferguson could
Yeah,
be
so
better
they're
be.
taking his belt, so...
Fuck!
You realize he hasn't fought since 2016?
Right, November. Eddie Alvarez, 205. That was in New York, too.
That's some bullshit.
That's some
The
bullshit.
fact that he held on to his belt for that long without even fighting a
He's
real
the
fight.
he's the cash cow, though.
Yeah.
Can't upset him.
I don't know. I guess...
But
I'm just
hopefully...
glad they at least took it away now because it's just getting ridiculous.
Hopefully, I don't know. I kind of want Khabib to win this fight.
Me too.
I'm a big fan.
I want to see Khabib.
I'm a big fan of both of them, but I feel like Khabib versus Conor would be such a good one. Both of them, Khabib or even Ferguson versus Conor is gonna be a good one, but
Yeah, either one.
I just feel like
would be good,
Khabib
but
would be like a better like shit talking.
You think
Conor.
Khabib would be?
Conor,
From Conor's perspective,
I'll
he's gonna be
break
a better
you.
shit talker because it's Khabib.
I will break you.
That would be funny to hear both
I
of
will
them. But
smash you.
Ferguson's pretty good. He seems like he studies up on his shit talking. Like, seems like he practices it almost. Like all that shit
Tony-
he was saying against who did he fight last?
Kevin Lee.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. He was talking all that shit
Yeah.
on UFC Tonight. And
Kevin Lee
that
was just
funny.
too far, and he's gonna get fucked up by Barbosa too.
Man, I don't know. That's gonna be a good fight.
Unless Kevin
gonna
Lee
be
can
a
do
good
something
fight.
about his weight and that staph infection. That was fucking gross. I would
He fought after.
pissed.
Didn't he fight? He lost his fight after. No, he lost
No,
that fight.
that was
He
his
had
last
that.
fight.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he shit. October. It was more recent than I thought. Damn. Man.
But this fight is this card's gonna be fucking stupid. And the next good fight, I mean, Ray Borg's on this card, and Mighty Mouse threw him for that highlight reel armbar. That was stupid.
And he's fighting Brandon
fucking Ray
Moreno.
Borg.
Moreno's no joke.
And then the main event for the Fox card is going to be Karolina Kowalkiewicz versus Felice Herring. I'm pretty sure Carolina's on a 2-fight losing streak. Or did she win her last fight?
She might have. I think she won her last fight.
She might have fought
Kinda
some
hurts.
scrub.
Oh yeah, Jody Escobar.
Yep.
I don't know
But she lost. She did lose. She wasn't on a
Yeah.
2-fight losing streak.
Claudia and Joanna.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Claudia had that guillotine on her.
Damn, I don't really remember that fight.
Claudia fucked her up real early too.
She got choked out in the first round.
I don't know if it was the first
Oh.
round, but she definitely got guillotined. And then that fight against Joanna.
Oh, that shit. Round 1, 212.
Yeah.
My God.
She just wasn't into it. And then that's weird because what's her face? Brazilian chick at 115.
Andrade?
Yeah. Andrade fucked Claudia up pretty good too. Her face was hella fucked up. I remember that fight.
She was winning that fight at the beginning. I thought she was, and then just it turned into her just getting her ass beat the rest of the way.
Then on to the main card, Alan Quinta versus Paul Felder. That should be a solid fight.
Hell yeah, those guys throw down.
Paul Felder is doing a UFC tonight, isn't he? Yeah. He's not too bad at it.
He does play-by-play too.
Does he? He calls fights. He does. He does. He does a pretty well job at 155.
Yep. I think he usually does international cards. Europe for the most part.
Right.
I remember. Damn, Michael Chiesa and Anthony Pettis. Woo.
Michael Chiesa's last fight was against Kevin Lee. He was going out. He didn't tap, but that was so deep.
Yeah.
Like, give it 3 more seconds. He was either tapping or going to sleep. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was locked
before
in
that,
tight.
he was on, what, a 1, 2, 3 fight win streak.
Oh, shit.
Performance of the night and a fight of the night.
Oh, he beat Benil Dariush, Jim Miller, and I don't know who Mitch Clark is. But Jim Miller and Benil Dariush are good fighters.
Hell yeah.
Dariush just got smoked a couple weeks ago.
Who did he fight? Did he get knocked out?
Badly.
Yeah, I remember that. By some guy that I remember that he was the Dariush was like the heavy favorite.
Wait, his last fight. Hold on.
Benil Dariush. But then he'll come back with a good performance. And you're like, damn, this guy's pretty good.
Oh yeah, Alexander Hernandez. Then he had a draw versus Evan Dunham, and then he lost to Edson Barbosa. Damn. Alexander Hernandez, man.
Then who are these two? Hinato Maikano versus Calvin Qatar. I feel like I know who Calvin Qatar is. We've seen him fight.
Damn, how is that the third card? The third.
Right, I don't like how they do that. They'll throw like a filler fight. These two unranked guys. I mean, they'll usually throw down because they know they're on the pay-per-view main card.
Yeah, Qatar looks familiar.
But he's only had 2 fights. His last fight was Miocic versus Nagano, January 20th. And that was the fight of the night. Is that your door?
Yeah, fuck it though.
Who's that?
I have no idea who it is. Probably some people going on earlier.
Fucking UPS. No.
Yeah, no, there's just some. What? No, there's some dudes walking around earlier.
Yeah. Middle of some shit.
Yeah, so Renato Mosciano? Well, that was his next fight. Okay. Wait. Renato Mosciano. Huh. He is... Oh, he lost to Ortega. Beat Jeremy Stevens, though.
Yeah, Jeremy Stevens. Ooh, he is on a streak right now.
That last fight?
Fuck. I don't know, dude. You need that dude right in the head. Smash in the back of the head a couple times.
Damn.
They gotta get this rule thing under control.
With what, like?
It's just like no, just like it matters the state, and they're like they have adopted the new rule system or whatever.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to just forfeit that.
Even the scoring, it's just like what? Like they gotta get this universal like.
Yeah,
everyone shouldn't. You know, 1 knee up, 1 knee down, 1 hand up, that kind of shit. It's different.
Needs to be. It just needs.
Like with the new rules, like you know, you only need to have 1 knee down or something like that.
Man, John will just be like.
They just allow
fair
kicks.
Game. Yeah.
Just allow kicks. No, that fuck people up.
I mean,
like
not
the old Pride days where they're stomping
not
people
like
out.
soccer kicking,
Boom.
or you know, if you're on all fours, you shouldn't be able to kick them. But I think if you're, I don't know. I think if you're on like your knees and your hands are up, Well, that's how it is. I mean, you can still do that right now.
Right.
I don't know. I think if you're on 2 limbs, you're fine. But I think anything more than that, you shouldn't be able to get kicked in the face if you have one arm down. And if you're on your knees and you have one arm down, but you have one arm up to block, you shouldn't be able to kick that either. I mean, you should be able to just punch away like usual, but. I don't know. I think I kind of like what Rogan was saying too. How, like no more, like if you poke someone in the eye, there's no warnings. It's just you get a point taken away.
See, I don't know about that. Because it's accidental.
Yeah.
But when you are like, you know, I don't, you're checking distance, you know.
Yeah, it totally
even
makes
like
sense.
that doing it right, doing with your hand versus your fists. Maybe those, you know, extra 2-3 inches, they do make a difference.
Right, I would think so because you're feeling that. You're feeling that contact first, and it's on your fingertips as opposed to your knuckles. You know what I mean? Like it's. I don't know. I kind of see it, especially with like the groin kick. I don't know. Then it's still is incidental for the most part. Plus, you try and throw those inside leg kicks, there's a good chance you miss. Especially if they're running in and you're running in.
Even the groin kicks, I mean, fuck. That's different. I don't know, because when it's your vision and you get kicked in the nuts, so you feel it for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, those guys just bounce around for like a minute.
Right, and they're like, all right, get back to it. And you're still like, and then you get a body shot, you're like, fuck.
Fuck that.
I don't know.
But I feel like both of them can be, I don't know, I feel like a groin kick, well, I don't know. Eye pokes be pretty fucking detrimental too. I mean, you get a full fingernail or finger in your eyeball. That sucks.
For sure. And then your vision's
your
blurred.
eye,
I can't find these.
well, the rules.
Yeah. Fuck it. Go back to this fight card. The main event. The co-main event. I like these two girls a lot. I've been a fan of them for a while. I don't know.
Oh, who's that? Oh, Rose and
yeah, and Joanna.
I don't know who I want to win. I feel like Rose represents the sport better as a champion, or not Rose. Joanna represents the sport better as a champion. She's just more
in the media.
Yeah, like all her social media. I follow her on all like Instagram, Facebook. She's always posting videos, and then Rose is nothing.
Right.
Occasional video here and there.
Right.
It's like, no, you're the champ. I want to see you out with that belt. Like,
right.
And she even talked about, I don't know if she was on Rogan's afterwards. She talked about like her and Pat Barry, that's her coach.
Right.
They were just like, after they won, they're like, let's just get the fuck out of here. No
media. Right. Yeah. No way. Go. You
like,
should have an after party.
Yeah,
like
they're almost like scared that they were the champs.
Right. No way.
It's like, you're the champ. You just beat Joanna. Like that was such a good fight. No one saw that. I mean, I don't know. I guess
no one saw that coming that quick.
Yeah, not like that.
Not like that. That was her first loss too, and she got
that was her first
brutally
loss,
knocked out.
She just rose.
I mean, what was she on, a 5-fight win streak before that?
And they're all defense of the titles.
No,
or 3 of them?
No, she had 2 fights before she fought Carla. I'm pretty sure. So she was on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fight win streak in the UFC.
But she took the title against Esparza?
Right.
So
and
she
then
has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenses.
5, 6.
Oh yeah, 6. And then she lost.
Yeah.
Damn, that was on the same card as St. Pierre Bisping. Fuck, man. I wonder if St. Pierre's ever coming back. You think Brock Lesnar's coming back? You think Floyd Mayweather's gonna fight?
I think the Floyd thing's not going to be a thing.
Really? What if he fought CM Punk?
It wouldn't be a thing because CM Punk's so much bigger than him. CM Punk's what, 5'11", 6 foot, versus Floyd, who's what, 5'6", 5'7", with some boots on.
Floyd beat McGregor
in a boxing match, though.
Yeah, he's still fighting up. and KO'd him.
How can you fight up and you're gonna get front kicked right in the teeth?
Yeah, but I mean, talking about.
You're gonna be like, oh,
yeah.
this is what I've been doing for the past 25 years.
He was saying the other day, he's like, I'm pretty good at wrestling or something like that. Like,
no.
Unless he's been working on it behind the scenes, behind all the cameras for the last 20 years.
Walk into
it's probably just his trainers.
If he walks into any college wrestling room and then see how he does against them, if he even remotely holds his own, then you could say you're all right.
Yeah.
But no.
What was Rogan saying about all of that?
He was just saying that he's just gonna he's either gonna get tied up, then gonna get taken down, he's just gonna get fucking elbows just jammed into his mouth and his nose, and he's gonna try to close the distance, and he's just gonna get kicked right in the legs.
Floyd?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's too old. He ain't gonna do it. And plus, one point I think that when you pay for those Mayweather fights, they charge you $100, right?
Yeah, that's some
versus
bullshit.
The UFC, which is only what, $50-$60 bucks.
65 now. They keep going up, and it's like what?
What?
$64.99 now.
Motherfuckers, dude.
$59.99. Or $64.99. And they're putting like that first card they charged $65 for was such a shit card.
That's why we should.
I don't even remember which one it was.
Share someone else's stream. You know.
Yeah, like we did last time.
And that was straight.
Pirates. Yeah.
Pirates.
That was actually a good stream.
That's funny, but yeah, that's only what $35 difference. But when 2-3 million people, right? 2-3 million people are buying it. I don't know. I don't think so.
Are more people buying it because they like Floyd, or are more people buying it because they want to see Floyd lose?
Exactly.
Is it a 50-50 split? I think a lot of people just like Floyd.
No, we all want to see him lose.
The hype. I think people are paying for like that moment where it was, if he were to lose or be knocked out, like that moment would just be crazy. Like wherever.
I mean, how big was that? Like, did they blow up that moment when McGregor hit him with that uppercut? It was like, oh, he caught him. Like, all right, with one punch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Versus the other 400 punches he threw, caught him clean with one.
I almost like completely forgot about most of that fight. Like it happened, and then after that, I'm like, oh, okay, the spectacle's over. Let's go home.
I love the build up though. The build up was awesome.
That was awesome. Just on stage, throw everybody out there, talk some shit. Let's go. Saw the fight.
Even with his dad, Senior,
yeah,
he's just too small.
Yeah.
Tiny frame, little head. Too small. Yeah, I don't think he's coming back. He probably hasn't been doing jack shit since. He's been eating fat, getting drunk.
Yeah, he hasn't been posting any like
working out.
I've seen. Yeah, no working.
Not working out hard like he used
really
to.
Much of anything lately.
That's what I'm saying.
Like right after that, it was all just flaunting. Like, oh my god,
and you're gonna come back against either fucking Khabib, who's a fucking killer, or Ferguson, who's just not.
How do you even
match up well
for Khabib? I mean,
you stay away and just try
to keep that distance.
Jab away, and
then he's just gonna probably do some leg kicks like what he has. Just
stay away,
kick him, throw some jabs. But all it takes is.
But once he gets a hold of you,
one double leg, one single leg.
Once he gets a hold of you,
you're on the ground. You're crucified. You're looking to tap.
Dude, he's a fucking monster. He's a fucking beast.
I mean, what he did to Barboza, what he does to everybody. I mean,
right.
It's just crazy that to take someone like Barboza, take someone like, oh no, Maya did kind of, that's right. But the same kind of.
Right. I mean, even that look on Barboza's face, he was just like, oh,
and like
fuck.
the third round, he was just on his back again.
Like, even Michael Johnson, like, he had he did clip Khabib, though. He did clip him. But still, every time he got a hold of him, he goes and just smash.
Yeah.
Like,
he's hitting him hard, too.
He's hitting him real fucking hard.
To me, like, that's so crazy to be able to maintain control like that, to keep that person from going anywhere while you're just laying into him. I mean, that's
all of them just carrying his body weight.
Yeah.
They get up, back down. Just drains you.
You just be on top of someone like that.
Drains you, and you're just getting smashed in the face.
That's got to be the worst position.
Crushes your will problem.
Unless you're like good at jiu-jitsu or good off your back. But for the most part, being on your back does not seem like This seems like the worst possible
Right.
or place to ever get to, even in like street fights and shit. Like see those videos, like, oh, dude, once someone gets on top of you, you're fucking done.
I mean, if you got that good guard, though.
Well, I mean, most people don't.
Right. The majority
like,
of people do not know how to control someone with their hips or their legs.
Or that too. You're trying to push them off.
Mm-hmm. Think about it. Like, if you get someone wrapped up in a triangle, you could just.
Oh yeah.
And they'd be like, "What?"
Well, they would get real concerned about it, but like you squeezing their neck.
Mm-hmm.
They would try to pull it, but then it's just you start throwing elbows.
And they usually try to lift you. And they do slam you. That you take that slam and you just tightens it.
Yeah. Or even.
And they'll roll to your back and you just.
Man. I think Michelle Watterson posted a video. I think her daughter was training with her husband, and they were doing. Like, she was on her back, and I think her dad was on top of her. So she was doing, like, put an arm around her neck, and then go to the side, like, pull guard. Or not guard, I don't know what you call that position. So they're throwing punches on top, so you pull their head down, switch to one side, grab their arm, lock it up, and then you just switch sides. So it's like
a switch, basically.
Yeah, so you're locking up their arm from punching, and you're pulling their head close to your chest, so
right.
they can't do anything. And then, they switch. So he starts throwing with his right, so then she grabbed his right arm, and then the other hand. So they were just practicing that back and forth. Like, I never, like, just that move right there is something that I just didn't see ever, like, consecutive like that trained back and forth. Like, you always see it in a fight, someone pulling it like them. Even that, like, not a bad move or like defensive tactic at least, just to keep him from doing damage.
For sure.
I thought that was interesting.
When you're getting ragged out by Khabib, you can't do nothing like that.
Like that, even that too. Just your only defense is to pull the guy, just to hug up on him, and not let him move.
All you have to do is posture up to one time, just wham, wham.
You're done. One good hit, one good elbow.
That sucks. It's gotta suck. It's not worth it. Maybe it is for some people, but not to me.
Yeah, I mean, even getting kicked in the shins. I've been kicked in the shin before, like playing soccer in gym class, and this kid just full on, like, kicked my shin. And I remember, like, I tried walking, like, right after that. It just, like, I kept, like, going down. I couldn't stand on it. My bone was just, like, bent, just in shock.
If I go sparring at the gym, like, we wear, like, shin guards and stuff, but still, when someone lays into your thigh, you're like, fuck, dude.
I mean,
even then, next day, like, you take a step and you're just like, God damn it.
I mean, it's one thing to like receive that, but then to throw that kick, to just full on know you're gonna just bone on bone to someone else, like that level of commitment. Like, I have a hard time going 100% on the bag downstairs kicking
for sure,
because I'm afraid I'm gonna miss and just hit my foot, and my foot's gonna bend backwards, snap my ankle. Because I've missed that before, where it's like that, your ankle just rattles, and it's like, oh fuck, like when you get that stunner with your wrist, where it just feels like everything just shatters.
Oh, that's why you gotta wrap your wrist so you don't.
I remember just fucking around. It's like, oh, I'm never doing that again.
Right, fuck never. Yeah.
That hurts so bad. Just that shot.
That's why they tape their hands, not for their knuckles, for their wrists.
Yeah.
So their wrists don't fucking give out. Just.
Yeah, that hurts. Did you see Rogan's video the other day where maybe that was just on Instagram. He bought that machine that Nagano hit, where it tested it had like an output of a number of his power when he uppercut that machine. Right. Rogan's got one for kicks, and he was laying into this thing, dude. The sound it makes, like if he just were to kick someone, or some, like 99% of people that were to take a kick like that to the stomach, I mean, internal bleeding, I would imagine.
Right. Like,
even like
a rib,
so
your
brutal.
Rib would be fucking.
And he did like 10 in a row, just whoa-bam, whoa-bam, just laying into this fucking thing. He kept trying to get a higher number every time. It was so funny.
Damn, I forgot you had that punch back. I want to go downstairs now and just lay into it.
I don't have it hanging anymore, so it's.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah,
it broke.
I read the bolt and the nut just from the thing shaking around.
Damn,
so much,
no
it just
shit.
Slid right out, yeah.
One day, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it scares the shit out of me. Just the chain goes moving.
Really, you were up here and just garbage.
Yeah, so I'm hitting that thing.
Boom! Fuck yeah!
Ding. Like, imagine taking one of those to the stomach. You're done.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
He just keeps going.
Boom. Fuck yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It just echoes through the gym.
What the fuck? Holy shit. What was he saying about your college the other day?
He's just saying how Hannibal Buress did a show at like a small college and got his mic shut off, and he was like, "Yeah, you can't do colleges." He was like, "I did some one time. They sent me to these weird colleges like Olivet, Michigan, in the middle of nowhere, where you're doing shots at some country bar with the kids afterwards."
What?
And I was like, "What?"
When did he go there?
I fucking went there, you know.
Damn, that would have been sick.
But as like someone like a comedian, you just show up to this place in the middle of fucking nowhere, and you're just like, "What?" You said you got paid for it though, like really well.
Damn.
Like a couple grand.
I wonder, so like, does the school pay for that?
Right, for sure. Out of like tuition money, I'd bet. Because that tuition money was so high. Luckily, I got some paid for it.
Yeah, that always helps. It's always nice. Damn. Oh, I thought he was talking about like the wrestling of it or something like that.
Oh no.
Damn. He's talking about going to middle of nowhere.
Middle of nowhere and doing
What's like the closest city to that?
Probably like Marshall or like Lansing.
Oh, okay. South of Lansing?
Yeah,
Okay.
like between like Lansing and Battle Creek.
Okay. Damn.
But yeah, in the middle of the town, little rinky-dink town. One gas station, Dollar General. Couple
Everybody
like
knows
mom and
everybody.
pop, right? A couple mom and pop shops, like restaurants.
Yeah, say a local homegrown restaurant.
Yeah,
Probably packed every morning.
I worked at one though my senior year, and it was like one of those A&W places, right? And I did it during the day because like all the high school kids, you know, were at school the whole time, and you know, it was one of those where you roll up in your car and then you know walk out and like take your order, right, and then like give you a little tray that you put on your windshield or some shit.
Yeah.
But it was kind of sweet because like you go to one of those places you think some like 16-year-old girl is gonna, you know, walk out, but not some, you know, 22-year-old dude.
Yeah.
And I would go out there and like bullshit with people, and like it was just me and the manager, and like her fat ass would just sit in the back and just like read magazines while I did everything. But yeah, they used to tip me like fat. Like
Damn.
it was sweet. Kind of liked it.
Yeah.
People would get like, you know, flurries. They, you know, can I get an Oreo flurry? I'd be like, you want a lot of Oreos in it? They're like, yeah. I was like, no. You like, do you want like a lot? They're like, yeah. And I'll just fucking hook them up. Just some random person.
Fuck yeah.
Then all the people who
Oh, it
used
should be. That needs to happen more often. Like, places should hook you up. They're always chincing out.
right,
Fucking hate
nickel and
that shit.
diming you and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, you get one ketchup. What the fuck,
Right. Oh, you want another one? That'll be 20 cents.
dude? Yeah, or you gotta
Fuck
pay
off.
for ranch at like Buffalo Wild Wings or
Right.
some shit, quarter for like, come on, dude, for real. Charge me $14 or whatever for.
Dude, B-Ups is a ripoff. I
Eight
went there for
wings.
Thursday. I thought that
They're
was like,
so much smaller. The boneless ones used to be pretty decent. Now they're
what are they, like 75, 80 cents now? Like, you think that's a deal, but like I got like 15 of them and it was like $13.50, and I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's
Like,
not.
ain't no deal. It's still like almost $1 a wing. It's not, but
And then you gotta like pay tip on top of that. So it's like,
oh no, I just did takeout. No, I don't tip on takeout.
oh, here.
What'd you do? You walked back to the kitchen and brought it to me. You did
Yeah.
your fucking job.
Yeah. I love how they always have that little thing in the receipt, though, a little tip at the bottom of the receipt.
Right.
It always throws me off. Like, well, I just did carry out.
Or
Why is that on?
what does throw me off though when I go like Applebee's and like the car side I go where like they'll walk out to your car and bring it to you, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
even like Olive Garden. If you have to
Right.
like walk in to get the same order. It's
Right.
Carry out order.
And when I used to work at the Twisted Rooster, I used to ask the bartender that for like takeout. So I was like, you get tips? And they're like, yeah, sometimes. I was like, what the fuck? That tip should go to us, if anything, not you. What did you do?
Yeah. Oh, you poured the beer or whatever.
Not even that. It was the takeout order. Like you took it from the kitchen
Oh.
and brought it to them.
Yeah. So there's. Damn. Say, I'm trying to remember when I worked at the restaurant. I don't know. I thought they just pulled all the tip money together and then they just gave everyone like a little bit of it. Split it
No,
up.
bartenders get a lot. Some servers get a lot. Like I heard someone walking out there with like $200-$300 a night. I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Damn.
But that's just like if you get like a party, you know, like a big party, like 30 or 40 people.
Yeah, you're kind of dependent on those. Damn. But yeah, I feel like a good bartender. You go to like Chicago, you can make a ton of money.
Fuck yeah. Fuck, we're getting off track here.
Yep.
All right, wait. So we're talking about Joanna and Rose, and then the final fight. They tried making this fight happen. What, 3-4 times now?
Seems like it.
This needs to happen. Tony El Kakui Ferguson in this 10-fight win streak. We're just murdering people.
Yeah,
versus
well, Khabib's on 25.
25.
That's ridiculous. 25-0. 25-0, and he's really. I mean, have we ever really seen him in trouble?
I mean, Michael Johnson clipped him.
Yeah, that was really the only one I can think of.
I mean, still just clipped him.
Damn, he only had 9 fights in the UFC in like 6 years. Be his 10th one. Damn. He's fought a lot of good people. Well,
Who's that?
Khabib.
For sure. I feel like that'll be a big deal. If Tony Ferguson beats him, then that'd be huge. That'd be huge.
I do. Man, I just this whole like all these fights. I don't know who I want to pick. I mean, I could just see all these fights.
I'd rather
going
see
either
Khabib
way.
versus Conor, and they do that in Moscow. That's what they should do.
Yeah,
or in
it's not like
Dublin.
they got rid of that unless they're trying to. Well, because didn't they? I thought they.
I think they have one card in Russia, but
Yeah, I thought they were setting that up.
They're setting it up to be like a fight night, like a Fox card,
Oh, okay.
or maybe even like a Fight Pass exclusive.
Yeah, because if you were saying is like unless if you're gonna do pay per, you gotta charge like $5.
Right.
It's like, well, that should be $5 here too.
Right.
You're gonna charge $5. Well, you figure they're probably gonna get so many Russian buys if he were on that card.
Fuck yeah.
So many buys at $5 a piece. A little more than that.
Plus Ireland, plus all the rest of the fans. And McGregor's fighting, so that's even the casual fans, you know, who don't always watch the pay-per-views are definitely buying that pay-per-view.
Damn, I want to see that fight.
The fight needs to happen.
I want to see McGregor. It could be more than I do.
He was fucking awesome when he was
Tony
on, dude. He was fighting like every 3 months, staying relevant.
Putting on shows.
Putting on shows.
Just showing up.
Shit talking was on point. The fights were. I mean, that second fight with Nate Diaz was a war.
Yeah.
Was a war.
That first fight was just
And
so
then,
good.
and then it goes into Eddie Alvarez
so
and just
good.
makes Eddie Alvarez
He
look like he
a
doesn't even.
child.
They're right. Didn't even belong there.
And Eddie Alvarez was coming off some fucking
Right.
good performances.
After
good
that
fights.
Dos Anjos fight,
And then he backed up with that Gaethje fight.
Yep,
Man.
that was a war too.
Yeah. Gaethje's a...
Man, next time that card comes in Detroit, we gotta go to that.
I know. Fuck.
That was like the card of the year too.
I know. That's what's worse about it.
That
Like,
was the card of the year.
I mean, I'm happy we did the other stuff.
For sure.
Because that was cool. I got a lot of good video from that. And
For sure.
that experience is pretty sweet. That was awesome. Like, that was cool.
Francis. They're talking Francis versus Brock.
Yeah, I saw that. He goes, yo, you want to talk some shit? Or someone else was talking shit about him, too. He's like, I was off, like, on vacation or something, and someone was talking shit. I don't know if it was Mark Hunt or no Black Beast. I think Derek Lewis was talking some shit.
I mean, that would be a good fight because...
Wasn't that originally scheduled to happen at one point?
Nah, I don't know.
Because I know the Black Beast was on a card, I think.
Oh, with Derek Lewis. With
Yeah.
Francis, maybe.
Yeah. I thought that was a...
No,
was one
Francis
step.
needs to fight Brock.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Two fucking superhumans. And that would just be the classic striker versus grappler. Where if Brock gets hit, he's going to sleep. Where if Francis...
But I think Brock would do the same thing that Miocic did to him.
If Brock gets a hold of him, then
Right.
yeah, it's not going to be a good night for you.
I mean, Miocic just manhandled. To manhandle someone like that big of a guy.
I mean, same thing. Stipe just laid out.
He basically made him give up.
Literally laid on him.
Yeah.
Just said,
That was weird. I don't think I've seen that happen.
Carry my weight.
Just put him up against the cage, and here I'm gonna sit on.
You're used to only fighting not even one round. I'm gonna take you to the deep waters.
He got hit though. He got tagged several times.
Stipe?
Props
for
to
sure.
Jokic because he took all that. Even after the fight, goes, fuck, man. There's someone I think, what's her name, Olivia, where I think she was asking about that. Like, that does, how is his power? He goes, yeah, I mean, look, I got a fucking black eye. Like, yeah, it's hard as shit, and that was one punch. I think his left eye was swollen up pretty good. Yeah.
Who's he fighting?
Megan Olivia, that's who it was.
Yeah. Stipe, he better win that fight against DC. He needs to win that fight.
Yeah.
Retire him.
Yeah. Well, DC's retiring anyway.
You think?
Yeah, I think he said he was.
This is gonna be his last fight. Okay.
Yeah. Because I think him and Miocic were like, yeah, we gotta sell this fight pretty good. Get a good payday from this. It's a super fight. Should do well already. Besides,
and that's usually the card, that July 4th card, International Fight Week.
I mean, it's champ on champ. It should sell. Yeah, that's right. That's what makes me think they're gonna have more.
Make it 3, make it 6 belts. But that fight, Nunez and Cyborg and TJ Mighty Mouse.
Yes, that's on that card too, right?
They haven't announced that. That fight needs to happen.
Well, TJ said he's moving down after he won against Garbrandt. He goes, coming after you, Mighty Mouse.
Nope.
Get ready.
3 champ versus champ. That'd be fuck.
I like that there's more of that going on, though. Champ versus champ.
Right.
I like that.
It just plugs up the division.
Yeah.
And same with these rematches. Like, let's say Joanna beats Rose. Do you give Rose that rematch? Fuck, you give Joanna that rematch, you know?
I mean, even if it happens in the first round, well, I mean, Rose did it to her, so...
Right. And same with this Whitaker and Romero.
Like, has there ever been like a trilogy fight where it was just 3 fights the same in a row like that?
I don't know.
Damn.
But same with Romero and Whitaker. What if Romero wins? Do you give Whitaker that rematch? Or do you, no, you should make Whitaker fight first, because that's what you did with Romero.
Yeah, that's true.
But you gave Romero another title shot after he came off that loss. And fucked Rockhold up. Dude. God damn.
And now Rockhold's moving up.
Put him on his butt, and Romero just boom!
Twice against the cage.
Dude, can you imagine getting hit by that guy? Fuck. Rockhold's still not right from that.
Uppercut. Was that
yeah,
uppercut? Yeah, because it's the same thing. Well, Bisping was left and right. It was more like, yeah.
I mean, Romero lined him up, too, and just...
Nowhere for his body to go against, just pinned up against the cage. His face took all that damage. Oh, man. Jesus.
Yeah, I think he's calling out Gustafsson. He needs to fight soon.
Where has he been?
He hasn't fought in a while.
I think he fought on some...
No one wants to fight him.
Random-ass card recently, Glasgow or some shit like that.
No one wants to fight him. Same with Darren Till. No one wants to fight him.
Yeah, they announced that he's fighting, but they don't have a challenge.
Right. They need to put him against Wonder Boy. That's what needs to happen.
I kind of hoped he would have fought sooner.
Or I think Jorge Masvidal's calling for that.
For who?
Darren Till.
What?
Darren Till's a fucking light heavyweight.
I'm like, how is that matchup? He can
somehow get down to 170. Dude, I bet you that guy kills himself to get down to 170.
He said he wanted 3 belts.
And that could be possible.
He goes, because he's like, McGregor's got 2, so if I get 2, I'll always be compared to McGregor's, but so if I want 3, that way I'm in my own league. That'd be nuts. He should do it now. Get the shorter or the...
But McGregor's not that star power where no one else will have that path where he can get 1 belt. I mean, he was going to get that immediate title shot against Dos Anjos until Dos Anjos pulled out, and that's when the whole Nate Diaz things happened.
Yeah. That actually raised his stock.
That even raised the stock, and then after Nate Diaz got that title shot without even having a fight in lightweight division.
What an opportunity for Diaz, because that set him up for life, too.
Fuck, yeah.
If I ever get that trilogy fight, God, man, they have to do that.
It's not going anywhere, though.
But, I mean, they're just getting older. So, I mean...
It could float around for another 3 years.
Yeah.
Diaz is only 30.
I wonder if
31, 32.
either of the Diaz brothers are ever coming back.
Nick Diaz, probably not.
He's got to be past that.
Right. says he
Maybe
wants
like,
to, or they keep his name relevant. But even at that, I don't think they could do a super fight. Like, who would you? I mean, maybe GSP.
Yeah, just because of their shit before all the beef they had.
God, Rogan was talking with Pat Miletich how GSP is like a big like UFO conspiracy. Like,
Yeah, he
says he's like abducted,
Yeah.
and Rogan's like, no, like that's from head trauma. Like he'll say like, you know, he'll leave like groceries in his trunk and just come back a couple of days later and they're like rotten.
Yeah, or that
And
he
just, like, dude, I
blacks
didn't fuck-
out and like
Right, I don't
doesn't
know how that
remember, like,
happened.
the last hour.
Right. That's some serious head trauma.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
It's weird because he seems normal.
He's a
for the most
fucking
part.
dog of a fighter.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the greatest ever.
Oh yeah.
Never dropped dirty. He was in pre-USADA. So you could
He was big. I mean,
you know,
he was big, but he wasn't as big as Alistair Overeem. Just
dude, Alistair fought,
Shrek
dude.
like.
Swelled up, juicy
Yeah,
gills.
just ridiculous. I mean, GSP was still pretty big though. Was he light heavyweight or
No,
lightweight
welterweight.
or welter?
170.
He's always been welterweight.
And besides that Bisping fight when he fought at 185.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if he's ever coming back, but even Bisping, like, who's he fighting to retire?
He needs to fight Rockhold. That's that fight that needs to happen.
Ooh.
This fight should happen. Fuck it, do it at 205. Bisping
Trilogy fight.
He used to do that. He used to fight at 205. That's the fight that needs to happen.
It's not a bad fight.
There's too many fights that need to happen that
Watch it.
just don't. They don't want to let it happen.
Yeah, they messed up on a lot of those opportunities. Like, I mean, they're almost setting up fights that are gonna sell, but it's like the fights the fans actually want are the ones they kind of don't go with. Some of the time, but
I feel like it's the fighters most of the time.
do you think they're not?
Yeah.
I mean, they got. I don't know. I understand. On one hand, you don't want to lose. Like if you're on pace to get a title shot, and you don't want to mess that up.
Right.
But at the same time, like
Because one loss could do that.
yeah.
You're on like a
Just sets you
3-4
back, and it's
fight
like-
win streak, right?
But then at the same time, I love those fighters who are always just down to go.
Yep.
I mean, just fuck it, let's go.
Yep.
I don't care who it is. 3-week notice, whatever. Let's just do it.
That's why
But
Bisping
that's
was
those-
nice. That's why
those people
Diaz
never
is
get-
sweet.
Yeah, Cerrone. But,
Yeah.
but that's why also why he never gets a title shot because he never can build that much. He's
Right.
fighting too much. He never can
Right.
build that momentum.
Right. Then you'll have like 1-2
But if he doesn't
performances.
care, if he
and
doesn't
just
care
gets
about the
knocked
belt,
fuck
if he just wants
out.
to fight, and get paid.
Darren Till fucked him
Yeah.
up.
Well, even Cerrone said actually I did no research on him. Saying, man, that's kind of ballsy. It's pretty confident just to not even
Right.
research the guy. Like, don't you want to see what he looks like? I mean, just to see.
Turns out he's a
Watch some
fucking
film on him.
monster.
Yeah, big boy. I don't know. Cerrone's on and off. Like he's just on and off. The last fight was pretty sweet.
Who's that?
Cerrone.
Who did he fight?
Yancey.
Oh yeah.
He had that same
Yeah.
4-hit combo that he did. I
Yeah.
don't remember who he did that against.
Matt
originally.
Brown.
Oh, that's right.
He kicked Matt Brown at least
That's
20.
right.
I don't know about 20 times, but he fucking whopped him.
Matt Brown's coming back. I think he's fighting, or maybe he just did recently.
He's fighting Carlos Condit.
Okay, that's right. Damn. All right, I like that. I like that fight.
I feel like Carlos Condit just has a couple fights on his contract that he needs to fight. And
Yeah,
he's out
he almost seemed like he was kind of.
he's one foot out the door. Yep. But
Yeah.
UFC's like, still got 2-3 fights with us. Remember when you signed that contract 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Like,
You
fuck.
gotta get them all done.
Yeah,
Get 'em all.
piss. Damn, that was good. Sometimes just fucking beers. Just
This one's actually in the spot. I haven't had a beer in a while, so it's in the spot. Oh. I remember. I almost forgot.
this movie.
Yeah. Alright, so I was watching HBO the other day, and I don't know if it was a WWE film. I missed like the first 20 minutes of it. But it's with Rob Van Dam. He was the main character of this fucking movie. Oh my god, it was kind of ridiculous. Like he just seems like
it was just like an action movie.
Yeah, pretty much. But he was like
Bruce Willis style.
It was made to where it was like a B movie. Like it was just kind of campy, but it was basically one of those movies where he's the badass and like he just doesn't fear anything because he knows he can just kill 20 people like that. It's like he's surrounded at one point and he just like he's not afraid or anything. He just kicks everyone's ass. But I was surprised that he actually did a decent acting job considering he was a lead role. I saw it was Rob Van Dam. Like, oh, this is gonna be hilarious. And then he's acting. I'm like, what?
It's Monday night, the whole effing show.
Yeah,
dude, he was the shit.
Batista was in it too. Yeah, he like a little role, not much, I guess, but
dude, he did a nice job in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, he's come a long way. Like his acting career, I've seen a lot of his movies that he's in.
He was in another movie I just watched. Maybe Blade Runner. Yeah, the new Blade Runner. Yeah. But I think he died early on.
Yeah, so that was funny. Like, holy shit, Rob Van Dam. Oh, I'm gonna look up what that movie was called because it was kind of funny. He's just like a badass in the movie. It's just like some ex-military dude.
Right.
Like, oh, it's just such a cliche like setup for a movie. Ex-military guy and just runs into the wrong people and they don't know who he is. He kicks everyone's ass. Oh, Wrong Side of Town. That's what it's called.
That's hilarious. Rob Van Dam.
He was on
RVD 420 means I just smoked your ass. Dude, he was the shit.
Bobby. Oh, that was the name of the show.
5-star frog splash. He was just. I watched this 30 for 30 about this guy. And like he came up in like the 70s in Texas, and his dad owned like this promotion, and there was 5 brothers, and they were all like the shit, right? And just like one by one, they just kept like dying. Like one like OD'd, 2 of them might have killed themselves.
Jeez.
And, like yeah, like all of them. Then there was like one left, and like it was fucked up.
They were wrestlers.
Yeah.
Wonder if
the Von Erichs. You gotta look that up. 30 for 30.
They were like this was recently. Well, that's probably 30 years or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh okay. Damn, what the hell?
It was fucked up.
It just had a bad upbringing, or like just fucking.
I think like they got into drugs, and then the one got in like a motorcycle accident, and lost his foot, and just like got depressed, and
yeah, probably because he couldn't wrestle.
Right, and just it was sad. And you gotta watch that 30 for 30 about Ric Flair.
Well, I've seen that. That was.
I mean, he takes it all on the chin. Like they all
doesn't hold back. Like
they all. It's basically just like them just like bashing him. It's kind of sad. It's kind of fucked up. But like he just he owns it.
I was kind of surprised the guy like his kids just come interview and shit. Like,
he owns all of it.
Bitter.
He owned all of it. That was hilarious.
I had no idea until I watched that he was that popular like in the 80s outside. Because I only knew him from WWE. I didn't know he did all that other stuff.
Right. But he was old.
Yeah.
When we were watching
The Nature Boy.
The Nature Boy, yep. Just slapped the shit out of someone across the chest. And that handprint.
Whoa.
They're like, you think you're an alcoholic? You ever try quitting? He goes, no, why would I?
Yeah. I was having too much fun.
Yeah, why would I? That's hilarious.
And then did his son die?
Yeah, his son OD'd and heroin.
That's fucked up.
In the hotel room right next to him, that's what he said.
Oh, the room next to him? Jesus. Yeah, because they're both... He was prepping him to become a wrestler, wasn't he?
Right.
Damn, and then his daughter becomes the wrestler.
His daughter's a shit. Yeah, his daughter's fucking amazing.
Belt holder. Yeah, she does some crazy shit. I just saw her a couple weeks ago when I was
she's built like a brick shit house, too.
She's huge. Fucking huge. Doesn't one of the McMahon's daughters fight too or something like that?
Stephanie's fighting Ronda at WrestleMania.
Oh shit!
Oh, I want to get a Ronda Rousey's t-shirt.
Damn.
You know how Roddy Piper had like the kind of like the electric font, red and white. It's like the same thing.
Rousey's got one like that.
This is Rowdy Ronda.
Okay.
She was the shit back when she was fighting UFC. We watched every one of her fights.
Yeah, and she would just annihilate everyone. That's kind of like that. To me, she kind of had like that same Floyd appeal. Like, damn, is she gonna lose? Like,
Right.
who's gonna do it? And then that God, I don't remember who that was. That came at her and they did like that cartwheel, and it was like, what? What's
it was
happening?
Kat Zingano.
Yeah, like I remember she ended up on her head like instantly. I think Ronda did, and I was just like, wait, what is going on? And then just like that, she rolled over, boom, armbar, or whatever it was. Yeah, fuck, man, she's so good.
But both those beatdowns she took against Holly Holm and Nunez, Holly Holm fucked her up more than Nunez did.
Yeah, she got embarrassed because, I mean, even that one where she threw that right hand and like Holly just ducked under and she like, fell on her knee and just looked back like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, did I just miss that?
Yup, and then you're just like, yup, you're in quicksand now. Like,
and you could tell it was like she wasn't even thinking. It was almost like she was like reacting to what just happened. She instantly just went right back to her.
Right.
Like, she just went right back to attack, just to like she didn't. It's almost like you can see sometimes you see that in fights where people realize they're losing, and instead of like being more calculated, they dive head first.
Right.
And then they get taken out. Almost
right.
Like
they just kind of go for the home run shot.
Yeah. They just overload on a right or something, and then they get clapped, uppercut, taken down or something. It's weird how you can spot that sometimes in fights where people almost just. They just kind of.
And something I saw on this next upcoming UFC is going to be Rogan and Jimmy Smith from commentating together.
Finally, that's going to be good. That's
with John Anik, whatever. But
they just need him for
the Rogan Jimmy Smith combo. I feel like it's going to be good.
Yeah, that's this next card.
Yeah.
I was wondering when they're gonna have Jimmy Smith do a card. Like,
it's not for another 2 weeks.
I know,
so
it's crazy. This month has been
craving some card. MMA, right?
It's been one card. It's been on.
We gotta look up the next.
The other one was on Fight Pass.
Yeah, we gotta look up the next.
That was at like 1 p.m. somewhere.
Who's next Bellator card?
Yeah, what's that Grand Prix tournament looking like for the heavyweights? Who's left?
Ooh, I don't know. I have no clue.
I
didn't even know if they even fought yet.
I know. I think Mitrione won, and
damn, their next live events are not from their 16 days.
Mark Hart won, I think, and there was 4. Or no, how many heavyweights were in that?
I think it was an 8-man tournament. So Nelson and Mitrione fought.
Oh, Mitrione won, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's right. And then I think Fedor versed. Oh, because isn't Chael on that too?
Yeah, it's all these scrubs.
I still think it would have been better if they just like had all of them on one card. Just the heavyweight.
That's what I'm saying.
Card.
That's why they should do it. That's literally how they should do it.
Like, fight multiple times?
No.
Okay, yeah, just everyone on one card, and a couple months later, everyone's left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's no.
That way, everyone knows what the next ranking is going to be.
Mm-hmm. No one has an advantage.
Bracket.
More time off or anything like that.
Yeah.
That is exactly how it should be.
Yep. That's how I thought it was. I'm like, oh shit, like a tournament like that would be sweet.
One night only.
Spread out throughout the whole course of the year.
It's gonna be a course of like 2 years.
Oh man, that's dumb.
I mean, you figure that's 3 fights to get to the final.
Who even has Mitrione have the belt?
No one has the belt, so they're crowning the champion.
Oh, how did they not have the belt? Did someone have it and then
maybe they didn't have that division, or I don't know.
I thought someone had it and then
no one could string together a fight streak.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. That was crazy that no one Miocic was the first one to defend the heavyweight belt?
More than twice.
Oh, more than twice.
Yep.
Okay. Fuck.
Yep.
There's just been a rotation.
Right.
Steady rotation of heavyweight champs.
You figure Silva defended it, like 10 times?
It seems like once people lose that, they don't come back. I mean, who?
Right. It's very hard.
Glover had it.
No, I don't think Glover had it.
Oh, but I think he fought for it. I don't know who it was against.
Right. Shogun had it.
Was that against JDS that he fought? Glover?
No, Glover's a light heavyweight. Glover Teixeira.
Oh. What?
Because his last fight was, I don't remember, but
Jimmy Manuwa, maybe?
no, Jimmy Manuwa just fought and he lost in unanimous decision.
He had who was that he fought? I don't remember.
I don't know. He was on that card with Verdum. He was the co-main event.
Person, I thought.
Yeah, he lost. He was supposed to be the next big thing until Volkan. Ozdemir fucking whop.
And then Volkan.
Dude, DC outclassed him.
Annihilated.
Outclassed him.
I thought Volkan was going to have more of a chance than what he did.
No, I kind of expected that from DC. DC's a different animal.
Put him in a crucifix, though.
DC's a different animal.
Yeah, he just looked like he was practicing.
Volkan just had dynamite in his hands and got lucky a couple times.
Yeah.
DC's a fucking Olympic wrestler that'll
he did work.
Roll you on your head.
He's done work on everyone, and then it just makes you realize how just makes you realize how goddamn good John Jones is. He could just
that one hurts. That one
not
hurts.
piss positive.
That one hurt.
For once.
That one hurt so bad. I just remember seeing that one morning and just be like, dude, this is a joke.
God damn it, man.
That one hurt. That's like if McGregor pissed hot.
Could you imagine that? Or like pulling out of a fight like the 2
right.
days before. The same thing that happened with Khabib first and last time. Like, are you serious?
Right. That one hurt too when Khabib pulled out. You're just like, dude, come on.
All that hype.
Come on.
Man. That better happen. It better happen in 3
Needs
weeks.
to happen.
2 weeks, whatever it is.
Needs to happen.
It's in 14 days.
I'll boycott the UFC. I'll be a Bellator fan. Watching
Illegal
Bellator.
streams from here on out.
Right.
You hear that? You hear that?
Right. Stop you up. So if it happens, illegal streams, pirating, file
I don't
sharing.
care if you just gotta keep those guys in the UFC headquarters. Just keep them in there like prisoners. Just quarantine them. No one getting sicknesses. No one getting hurt. There's just light sparring or no sparring. That shit pisses me off. Like someone like Holloway busting his leg 2 weeks out of that fight or whatever that was, a couple weeks out of that fight. Like, what? Why are you practicing that hard?
Right. Yep.
It makes absolutely no sense. I mean, that's what the other
even shame on their
4 months
shame on their training partners.
Yeah.
Like, why are you trying to fucking go
too.
all out on this guy? You know he has a fight coming up.
That's why it makes me think he's just like, hey, kick me real hard, or hey, let's just put this boot on there. They're not gonna fly out here.
I'm in Hawaii. You ain't coming out here, motherfuckers.
Like, how often does USADA fly? What a gig that would be.
Right.
Hey, we gotta fly you out to Hawaii to go piss Holloway.
Right.
What? I get to go to Hawaii?
Fuck
Hell yeah. That would suck if it's just fly there and fly right back.
Mm-hmm. Right.
18 hours.
No. Yeah, it's giving me some trouble. I gotta stay out here an extra 2 days.
Yeah, the plane. There's only one runway.
Yep.
It's clogged.
Weather's bad. Yeah, I gotta stay out here another day.
Yeah. There's a malfunction with the plane.
What's that? Another Bloody Mary? Sure. That'd be a sick gig. That'd be kind of a shitty gig. So every time you pull up anywhere, people would be like, "Fuck!" They would not be happy to see you.
You gotta stare at people's dicks all day.
That's what I thought about, like the health inspector at the restaurants. Like, every time like one would show up, everyone was like freaking out.
Yeah.
And that'd be every day.
Men are just looking to like, catch shit. It's just
right.
I feel like you can just get weird about that. Like, oh, I'm gonna fuck these people today. Like,
and that's how it was too. Like, someone just run back, yo, the health inspector's here, and everyone just start cleaning, wiping shit down.
Dude, that's how it was. Like working quality department in aerospace. Like,
really,
the customers that like people that I had to deal with, this knick-knack shit. Like, god damn.
And they try to like schmooze you and stuff. And,
no, I had to schmooze them.
Really?
Yeah, there was no schmoozing on their part.
Oh.
The vendors to us schmoozed us, but like,
right. Straight up.
But yeah, people would just be knick-knack, and then they would almost get off on it. Like, that's right, you're gonna do what I tell you to do. Like, yeah, almost just get off on that. Like,
right.
It's like, what today? What is it today?
That's how it is at my job right now. The owners
really just micromanaging everybody.
Yup, and just nothing can be good enough. Nothing's ever good enough. We'll stand behind people with a fucking stopwatch.
What?
Oh yeah. Cannot stand them.
Oh my god! I don't work like when people are behind my shoulder, like at work, and watch me do shit. I can't do that. Just don't operate the same. It's like, I don't know. I'll do what I need to do 10 times, and the minute someone's standing over my shoulder watching me, it's like I lose what the fuck I'm doing.
Right.
Like, God damn it.
And like I baked, so like every day they walk over there and just look and just, Matt, come here. Like, you sure this couldn't go a little longer? Just like, come on, man. Like, out of like 1,500 pies, you want to bitch about like 8 of them? Like, come on.
What the hell?
It's whatever though. Whatever. I don't let it get to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Just want a good product, I guess. Because you figure if those 8 pies out of the 10,000, sure, like, if they were really bad, it would be those 8 people that would complain, that would ruin it.
One time there was a kid in the mixing room. He put 3 times the amount of starch in a batch of 4-berry and didn't tell anyone. And those pies went to samples that they took to Chicago to like give to a potential customer.
No one tried it before they like decided this was the batch you want to take. Oh, where's
it's
your quality? Quality control.
I mean, it's a daily routine. Like they make this every day. Like.
Yeah. You would think it would. Damn, so they got bad reviews.
Oh, dude.
This pie tastes like sand. Damn.
That would taste like sand. It'd be so fucking grady.
Yeah.
Not good. Not good at all.
Damn.
Not good at all. What are these next UFC events coming up?
Yeah, there's a lot of them that are just unannounced. Or like, they have a date set up, but no.
Right, and they don't have a main event set up. Yeah, Volcano Zamir versus Shogun Rua.
Wait, Poirier and Gaethje.
Oh, nice. Gustafsson, my next fight must be for the interim title. What? Call for the real title because DC is not coming back. He's got that one fight and he's gone. Then he's just going to be calling fights.
Yeah, I mean,
she hasn't got anything else to prove. DC's not, or Jones ain't coming back. Jones already pissed hot a couple times.
Yeah, and I don't think you should fight him again.
So
anyway.
fuck
just
him.
Let
you know
that be over with. Like John, I mean, he beat you DC, but at the same time, like
Poirier versus Gaethje would be a solid fight.
Hell yeah! Both those guys throw down.
Justin
Gaethje's. Oh, that's the same one that Condit's on. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, that's solid.
Oh, hell yeah. Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, it's a solid. Is that a fight night card? That's a fight night card, yeah. Yes. Or a Fox card, yeah. That's a solid one.
That's the week after. Dude, 2 solid cards.
Watterson's on that. Tim Bosch is on that.
Oh, Antonio Carlos Jr. He's good too. Ooh, Wilson Hayes and John Morega.
Yeah, that's a nice card, even to be a Fox card.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Barboza versus Lee. Kevin Lee needs to win that fight.
Both
card. These guys need to win that fight. They don't want to be coming off a 2-fight losing streak.
Who's that?
Barboza and Kevin Lee.
Oh, yeah.
David Branch. Aljamain Sterling.
Damn.
Jim Miller. It's not a bad one.
Corey Anderson, Patrick Cummins, Leslie Smith.
Do you have a phone charger in here?
No. Just right out there.
Right. Like a month ago, I bought a 360 from GameStop for like $50. I used one, right? And luckily, I got that warranty. Because today, I was like, put in GTA, and it's like, you would hear it, and I was just like, and just like open disk or open tray. It was like, what the fuck? The disk is in there. So luckily I had that warranty, but that had like my save file on it, So I gotta restart that game.
Fuck. Damn. I think they changed that with. Oh no, maybe they didn't. I was thinking with the Xbox Ones that it actually like syncs to your account, but I think it's actually just in the Xbox.
Right.
Because all the games you can download the games right to.
But I got like the cheapest Xbox where like I can't connect the live or anything.
Oh, it doesn't even have that.
Right. I just play the games, which is whatever. Why don't I even be on Xbox Live at this point?
Yeah, there's probably no one. That one wasn't even that good for that game, at least. Now, like the new one, there's so many people that play GTA Live or GTA 5 online.
Probably still.
Oh yeah, they have updates still. Like they're constantly putting new content out.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like every couple weeks, they're just you get like a new car, or a new airplane, and there's new
missions.
updates. Yeah, I don't know. They haven't really done missions, but just other than like heists and all that, you can do that. I had more, but everything's so expensive. Like, I hate how games are doing that now. We're like, oh, so it costs like whatever the in-game currency is, but you can buy that in-game currency with real money, and it's like they almost like people just get to max level so much quicker. Like, oh, it's kind of cheap, and then it's so fucking hard to level up without. Yeah, like, it just takes forever. They start playing NBA 2K18, and they start your guy off as a 60, which and just absolute garbage. Fucking garbage. And you actually have to go to like the gym and do workouts, and, like, run and sprint, and you actually go to practice and actually do the practices just to get more skill up, and it takes forever. It's actually really fun. At first I was like, this is stupid. Right. Just because coming from the last game, I was already pretty much maxed out. I was just getting triple doubles and killing everybody. And now it just sucks. But the AI is a lot better. It's pretty good. I like it. I mean, getting better at it now. Nice. Not scoring 2 points and getting 1 rebound now. I'm like getting 20 points every now and then.
Nice. So I used to get into sport games, but yeah, I don't know.
I only really like basketball.
I don't know. Hockey games still are pretty fun.
Yeah, just checking people, smashing people.
Well, now they have it where like the right joystick that controls like the stick. You know. Yeah. So do a slap shot. You gotta pull it back and then go forward. And then you can like deke with it. And shit.
Yeah, I can never figure that out. I'd always overpower and like just slap shot into the net. Yep. Yeah, I just remember checking people. Remember they had some. I don't know, probably when I was in middle school. Like me and Sean used to play a lot of sweet ass computer games. He played. Counter-Strike.
Right.
Playing the shit out of that. That was pretty sweet back in the day. Right. Like the maps, like custom maps. I remember there was like a McDonald's map. I was like, wow, this is crazy.
That Diablo.
Yeah, I played Diablo
RuneScape. I was big into StarCraft.
I never played Diablo.
That was like an RTS, like a real-time strategy, like a strategy game basically. Yeah. Like you build your base up in your army. And
it's like probably, have you ever played Red Alert?
Yeah. You go send them.
Love that game. That Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Fuck yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon.
That was I could play that game for hours and hours.
The only one shitty thing about that, like you would make like a ridiculous roller coaster, no one wanted to ride it.
Yeah, it was too fearful. It's like, no, that is the most badass roller coaster ever.
I was like, no way, yeah.
You gotta make some little silly one. It's just a circle.
You can make that one where you shoot them.
You can't have a line long enough.
The go karts in that game. Any go kart track, they'd always kill it. They'd always kill it.
And then they came out with Zoo Tycoon, and that game sucked.
Yeah,
never figured that shit out.
No, I played a little bit of that. I got pretty deep into that, but yeah.
I always had animals breaking out. I never figured out how to not have the lions break out of the cages and shit. I don't remember. I never played that one as much, just because that would always happen. I was like, what?
Dude, Roller Coaster Tycoon, fuck yeah! I put some hours into that game.
I just remember like when kids could buy the balloons and they lost them, you could click it, and the balloon would pop in the sky.
People would be bitching about your park. You pick them up and throw them in the lake. Talk some shit about my park, motherfucker.
Yeah, so you're gonna sit here and panic for a minute. I just love that game. You just create whatever you want. You can like, have your roller coaster go through the ground or whatever. I just love that. It's so much fun. Just create whatever you want. So much fun. Hell yeah. Damn, so 2 more weeks till any UFC fight. That sucks. Man.
That's shitty.
But then we get spoiled. We get 2
Then we get spoiled. So the second card, that Fox card is nice.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like to see Rose win again. Throw Joanna back. Let's see Joanna climb back up to the ranks.
Yeah,
make it a good story.
She's gonna get. I mean, who do you give her? Andrade?
No, you give Andrade a title shot after Rose beats her.
Okay, well, yeah. Who did Andrade just beat recently too? Shouldn't she just fight? I thought that was just recently.
She did. She beat her up pretty good.
Shit.
Can't think of it.
I'm not coming up with a face. I'm not coming up with a name.
I know she beat up.
Was it?
She beat up Claudia pretty good. And what was after that?
It wasn't.
Oh, Tisha Torres.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Tisha Torres beat her up pretty good. The tiny tornado.
Yeah.
Didn't have.
She used her wrestling in that fight, didn't she?
What's that?
Wasn't Tisha just taking her down a lot? Ground and pound?
No, I think she was trying to stand with her. And, I mean, she was winning the exchanges, but Andrade just pressure.
Damn. It's a tough loss.
What do you do with that?
Oh, Andrade beat Torres.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the other way around.
That's why Andrade needs that title shot.
Yeah, okay.
She deserves that title shot, but Joanna fucked her up pretty good. It's a pretty one-sided fight. So if Rose has that belt, then it's a new look for her, you know.
Yeah.
And you throw.
I like Rose. I mean, I like both of them.
She fights hard.
Yeah.
Good fighter, but yeah, you're right. I like a champion in the picture.
Just someone out there, like. I mean, I just feel like it's good. It's good promotion for the sport. I mean, you want your chance to be visible, I feel like. I mean, just coming in and taking the cheese and then hiding away with it.
Right.
That's not cool.
Straight up, though.
Because, I mean, who else really... I mean, GSP, but then he relinquished the belt pretty much immediately after...
Right away.
After that.
That was crazy.
He must have needed some money.
That was crazy. He won that fight, though. Bisping was talking some mad shit, too.
Yeah.
Some mad shit.
He just... GSP just...
Yep.
Whatever.
Yep, fucked him up.
He didn't like that. He didn't like... I don't think he likes all that shit. All that shit talking being...
Because he's not good at speaking English.
Yeah, that too. I bet he could rip him in French.
Right. In French, you probably rip him apart.
Yeah.
But, yep.
Damn it.
Yep.
Instead, it's just like this stuttering.
Oh, my God. How far in are we?
1:15.
You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we can probably wrap it up.
Get the munchies real hard right now.
Nice. Alrighty.
All right.
Till the next time.
Till next time on the Humble Chat.